Hi guys, welcome to Office Blokes Reacts. I'm on Sky tonight.
I'm Office Bloke Mike.
Who's Sky? What does she look like?
Hey.
What does he look like? Yeah, sorry.
Ugly. Fat. Horrible.
What's he look like though?
Cheers for that. Nice one.
Oh, that was too easy.
I know. We are the Office Blokes, and we've got a Patreon, haven't we, Mike?
We have got a Patreon, yeah. Go to patreon.com, put in Office Blokes React, and
React.
You really hit that too, didn't you?
Different tiers. I'll just have a look anyway, it's good.
Yeah, and we've got a couple of other channels as well that are worth having a look at.
Office Blokes Try. Office Blokes Podcast. Thank you.
Cheers, guys. See you on the next one. I think, have we only done one NASCAR video so far?
We have.
Was it
Is
two?
it?
Yeah, we did two. We did saves.
And then we did crashes. The first one was like massive crashes.
That's right. Yeah, that's the first one.
Yeah, absolutely nuts. Like I had to remind myself at one point how fast they're actually going because the footage had been slowed down. And I was like, wait a minute, why is he taking off?
Yeah, but then you see at some angles they're absolutely caning it, aren't they?
Yeah.
Is it like 200 mile an hour they got to or something like
And
that?
you see him driving like that.
Something like that.
Arsehole driving home behind me last night in a Land Rover Discovery. He was about that far away from me. And I thought, you twat. I couldn't do anything. There was a car in front of me. Wasn't like I was driving driving Miss Daisy.
Not much you could do about it.
Right on me heart. I'm like, oh yeah. I thought, do I slam on or what? I just...
It's a wind up in it.
And then he get in the fucking wrong lane at the lights, and I thought, you're not getting in front of me now, that's it. Fuck off.
I was driving home last night and my dash cam and all of the electrics just turned off while I was driving.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
60 miles an hour on the bypass. My radio switched off, the dash cam.
Did your lights go off and everything?
All of my gauges went boo like that.
What did you do? Boo. Boo.
Yeah.
Bit like you, that. Bit like you in the bedroom. Boo.
That's why I'm single. But I was driving home last night and it was fine.
Good for you.
I've got no stories about driving home.
You go around the corner, you can walk home.
I know, I do sometimes.
I'm having no luck with this car though. I need to get it shifted and get something else.
What did you do? Did you stop it?
No, the engine was fine. It was still running. The clutch, the accelerator, everything worked. There just must be a short for the panel for the dash.
Electrical problems.
Everything just
get rid.
Yeah.
Once you get electrical problems in cars.
I've already had the clutch, my slave cylinder, I've had so much done to it in the past year, it's crazy. Anyway, car people might be interested in that. This is for car people. It's an English thing to do, moaning about it. Anyway, greatest passes in NASCAR history, let's go.
Pushing the two Richard Childress cars. Let's see if Burton can get back down in front of his teammate. He's done that in the last two restarts, gets right down in front of Kevin Harvick.
Whoa, up the outside. Here comes Kyle. All the way to the front. He hung back and got a slingshot restart. Shades of Richard Petty, and look at this. He goes to the lead, but he has no help. Can he stay there?
Yeah, that was simply because he got started a little earlier than the other group.
Well, he kind of late, and everything he did was legal. He went around on the outside, on the right-hand side, and you can do that.
Riding with Kyle Busch, you see how...
That just looked easy. Like,
it looked too easy, didn't it?
Watching that, thinking, why doesn't that guy just go? But I suppose you've got to stick to your line, haven't you?
You must be able to.
Because if you start swerving, you're probably just going to go.
Because say in your F1, I think you can move sort of once, can't you, in a manoeuvre, but you can't sort of go all over the track. So maybe on this year you've got to keep the line and
Wow.
He hangs back now. He's way on the gas before everybody else.
64 up top.
Here comes the slingshot. And everybody gave him room.
He didn't even catch the pack to well past the green flag.
I can't believe it. Nobody tried to move up.
That's close. Wow.
And here comes Keselowski to make it a three-way race for the lead. Gonna try and split the middle. That's the only spot open.
3 wide middle. 3.
Wow, what a pass.
I tell you, that's some risky racing for some guys that have a lot to lose. Kevin Harvick and Keselowski are still going for it.
All furniture row, front row. Watch for that target car of Kyle Larson entering the Geico restart zone. Let's go! Larson's trying to split him. He's in between the two Toyotas. He bounces off Martin Truex Jr. right in front of Matt Kenseth, and he's on the low line. Kyle Larson with a blinding restart.
Tony got a great restart that time.
He made that inside work. He was able to stay in the throttle, and nobody held him back that time. He lost a couple spots last time he tried that. In the gas hard here, though. 3 wide.
These have got to be the best commentators, aren't they?
They're
I'm just
great,
listening to them. They're
Yeah.
brilliant. Hey.
I'm
really good.
Not really into motorsports, to be honest. You know, racing. If it's like motocross and people are doing big jumps and stuff, I love it.
Yeah.
I think I prefer the spectacular, if you know what I mean. This is a lot more subtle, isn't it? When someone's putting in like an overtake.
Yeah, definitely.
You kind of got to know a bit more about it to appreciate it, I think.
When we used to ship the cars for the different motorsports, the F1, we did the F1, we did the drifting, and we did the Porsche Super Cup and the V8s, the Aussie V8s. The guy used to say to me, he used to talk to me all the time about motorsport and cars and stuff. And I went, mate, not interested. He's like, fucking, you said you've got to be interested. To do this job, you've got to be. I went, can't, mate. What time's football on?
Yeah. It's the same with Formula One. I think I said on one of the previous reactions, as a kid, I remember I wasn't into it, but I loved watching racing cars, and I loved watching a bit of Formula One on TV if it was ever on. And then we went to Alton Park to watch it, and just before the Formula One guys came out, my dad had a heart attack. And I think
associate with that.
Yeah, so I think from then on I was just like,
Yeah,
not
straight off it. Not surprised, really.
You're big into Formula One, aren't you?
Yeah. I mean, I do like watching Formula One, but I do concede that it is pretty boring sometimes as well. You know, sometimes it's a bit. There's hardly any overtaking, and it's like, it's a bit too.
I'll do like
easy
5 laps in.
But,
once you're 5 laps in, you're live there. All you can see is just cars going past you. You don't know who's winning.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. True.
I love watching snooker though.
Yeah,
that's equally boring. So
I watch snooker and darts and all.
Yeah.
Same. Yeah. Here we go. Anyway, let's get back into this.
Right in front of them. How about 4 wide? Stewart to the bottom. Wow. He's sure not being conservative.
He's getting a big push. He's getting a big push.
He's coming. He's up to second.
Hamlin a second. Up
Watch
high.
the inside. Watch the inside. Mark
Truex.
Truex Jr. 3 wide.
Truex to the bottom. No, red.
Kansas saves it. Here they come to the line. This is the finish of the Daytona 500. Side by side, bouncing off each other.
Unbelievable.
That's excitement.
That's
what you want. But you know, it's
That's
that guy
exactly
who they clipped. He was leading, and when he got clipped, he went like 7 or 8 cars back.
Yeah.
Oh, it's amazing
Just
how
in the
much
space of
just
like,
for a
tiny
little,
little
like a
space.
little nudge, wasn't it?
Yeah,
But massive effect.
The concentration level on this has got to be like proper,
so
spot on. And
they're so close. This is where it's different than Formula One. They're so close all the time and going such a massive speed. I mean,
this is miles better.
They've got to be,
Formula One.
technically, they've got to be absolutely spot on here, getting the moves right. They really have.
I'm going to upset a lot of people saying that about Formula One. I'm not a big Formula One fan, but this
Formula One to me is kind of very, very clinical and clean. Everything is just precise. And this seems a lot more like people have just souped up cars and
look
just
how they're all
gone for
bunched
it.
up together. That's what you want. You want a proper race where it's
that is
together
what you want
that.
it like.
You want a race.
I mean, the problem with Formula One is they're so far apart sometimes because the leader's out in front for the whole race. Sometimes you think, you know, it's over on the first lap a lot of the time. That's
when I
the
watch
problem
Formula
with
One, I watch the start, and then I remember to try and go back with about 3 or 4 laps to go.
Yeah,
I'm not interested in the
that's usually the
pit stops and all that. And
it's usually the best part because that's when you get people overtaken and a bit closer.
Yeah,
It was Denny Hamlin.
I have it as
Hamlin
Hamlin.
by an inch. 26 got way up out of the groove. I mean, it's just that close side by side. Oh, here we go. Trouble right here in the front straightaway. 21 car got into the 33 car.
Saved it.
What a save!
That is some driving, isn't it?
What a great
Amazing.
drive, and the fans appreciate it. Man, they're on their feet.
He and Tony Raines got together.
Started back here coming to the line. They got together, and the car started wobbling and bobbling.
And look at him. He drove back into 1 and 2, and he's still trying to pick up positions. It didn't phase him one bit, that 21 car.
Drag race. 24. He's out there.
Look at the run that 39 car got. I mean, he ran up on some hard. He had to jump out of the gas 3 wide and 2.
Oh, boy, here we go. This is going to be tight right here.
But they make it, and Stewart closes right
Oh, and
How close it is.
draft down the back at Charlotte Lowe's Motor Speedway.
Way to go. See that except for the All-Star race. Newman all the way up against the wall. There's still 3 wide.
He's got him. He's got
Oh,
he's gone.
Keep your foot in it.
Is he going to save it?
Foot in it.
Still
Keep your foot in it. Ah!
Pow.
Ryan Newman.
I guess that was the
crossed the
finish
line.
line then.
Yeah.
Those commentators,
James Gordon.
they were my favourite, those commentators so far.
Did you see?
They're
Did you
great,
watch?
aren't they?
Did you watch that show out of Dallas?
I'm going to say no.
Gas Monkey.
No.
Yeah. They made a car for Jeff Gordon.
The guy that was racing.
All right.
I was just loving the commentators. I didn't understand a word they said.
It's the passion, though, isn't it?
Yeah, I was feeling
clearly,
it.
I love it, don't you? And yeah, you do feel it. Rubs off on you.
To find a way through, it doesn't look like it's going to work. Win, and he's in to compete for a championship. Checkered flag and Phoenix for Kevin Harvick.
Newman's beside the 42, and he's 42's in the wall.
Clear. Checkered flag. Checkered flag.
Ryan Newman is going to get in with that move on the last lap.
We said what would drivers do to make it happen. We just saw what they would do.
White flag. 1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank. And here it is. Here's the move.
Look at this. Contact. Did they make contact?
No, I don't know. It's pretty close, but this is going to be
I wasn't watching the cars.
What race?
3, last lap. Traffic ahead. Kyle Busch the leader.
Look at this.
Carl
look at
Edwards
this.
right
look
there.
At this.
Moves him to win it. Carl Edwards bump and dump and run.
Oh, God.
How did he pull that off?
That's a teammate.
There's a viral video of a delivery guy in this country doing the old dump and run, isn't there?
Saw it the other day.
An Amazon driver.
Yeah, Amazon driver. Did you see it? You seen
No,
it?
what's that?
Delivers a couple of packages, doesn't he?
And he,
Is that if that's what I'm thinking?
Someone's
It
garden,
is.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're joking.
Yeah.
Oh.
but did you see the other one
Gross.
as well? The other one that was doing a delivery, and he had a piss at the back of his truck.
No.
Now, in the highway code in Britain, you can actually take a piss on the back wheel of your car.
Yeah.
But you've got to hit the tyre. That's the rule. It's in the highway code.
Yeah. I think that's the amount of times where I've been out and you parked up somewhere, and if I'm dying for a piss, I just open a car door and then kind of piss.
Yeah, but the driver...
Well, anyone's car door.
Yeah, not mine.
I know we're digressing a little bit, but the driver... I've got to finish the story now.
Go on.
The driver... there's a big uproar because all these delivery drivers now, all the depots and public toilets have been closed because of COVID.
Yeah.
So you got to go, and you got to have a piss. And some woman's pulled up in a lay-by and took a picture of him, and they're saying, "What, you using the phone when you're driving?" You know, and she's got more criticism than anything, and they've appealed to I think it was John Lewis, the shop he was delivering for, and they've gone to John Lewis and said, "Don't get rid of the driver." Stick up for him type thing. I don't know what happened in the end.
So these people that are keeping the country going during COVID with the deliveries, and like you say, McDonald's is shut. They can't nip in and go for a piss.
And she said the woman who took the picture said she pulled over into the lay-by because everyone's saying, "What are you doing out?" And he said, "I pulled into the lay-by to order horse supplies," something it was, for our horses. Everyone's like, "You couldn't have done that from home."
You'd think so, wouldn't you?
She
No,
had to
she's
pull
just
over.
making excuses.
Karen.
That's just an excuse, that, isn't it?
I would have said she's a peeping Tom.
That's what
She's
someone
taking
said.
pictures.
Someone did say that, yeah.
Yeah.
In fact, when he built that car on that Gas Monkey, I don't think it was Jeff Gordon. I think it was Dale Earnhardt now.
They'll let you know.
Yeah,
Sure.
No, you're clear. Dig.
That might have been the race right there. We'll see. No, Keselowski's slower. Keselowski's got a problem. Trying to stay with Ambrose. 2 final corners. Do they use the bumpers? A nudge, a push. Can Ambrose save it? To the checkered flag. Who gets here first?
Clear. Come back
Ambrose
to you.
9, Keselowski 2. Final corner. Marcus Ambrose is going to win at Watkins Glen in a remarkable last lap turn of events.
That's what you want.
That's a battle. That's exciting.
Exactly what you want.
Yeah, I'm into that. It's just, Formula One is not that, is it?
No, if you touch a car like that Formula 1, it'll just all fall apart, wouldn't it?
Disintegrate.
They just absolutely disintegrate, don't they?
Was Check up or Wad up right there?
Look at Elliott.
Chase.
Up on the outside, man. They're going to be 3 wide.
He's going to get the outside at 22. 3 wide.
I don't like the looks of this. Something's got to give.
Unfortunately, Logano's going to have to give.
Not yet. Maybe now.
A 3 wide pass for the lead. How often do you see that? Not very.
Now Harvick, he'll keep pushing him, and he'll get over here to the travel, try to make the slingshot on him.
As soon as he knows that he doesn't have to worry about that 3rd place car of Montoya, he probably will try to make the move, although I don't know if it'll do him any good or not.
Last chance through the trial.
Here he comes!
Here they come!
I don't know who won that.
That was close.
Timed it perfect. We got him.
But the yellow one was just in, wasn't he?
And here comes Larson. Larson to the bottom of the track.
Good job.
Trying to take the lead away.
Good job.
momentum! Almost. The momentum! The 18! They make contact! The 18 into the wall! They're side by side again! Going into 3 for the lead! Larson has the advantage! Here comes the 18! He puts the bump in the back!
Oh, no. Is he going to save it?
Into the wall! The 42 sideways!
There's Harvick.
Here comes the 18!
He's saved it.
Kyle Busch will win!
Hey, this thing's
I was right near the end as well.
What happens into turn 11 in this heavy braking zone?
2 more corners. Hamlin trying to pull away.
Close enough.
I think Tony used up his stuff. I mean, we knew he was having, issues
Here we
with
go.
the car.
Stewart inside. He is there. He gets Hamlin. They hit. And Stewart comes off turn 11. And he's coming to the flag.
How did that
Tony
just happen?
Stewart
How did that happen? Kyle Busch going to have to really work
huge
hard.
run off of turn 3.
Great run off turn 3.
Kyle Busch did not get off that corner.
And Blaney's going. Whoa, no. That was...
How low can you go?
Man,
Well,
huge block by the 18.
18 to a big block on Blaney right there.
With those fresher tires, if Blaney ever gets past,
he's got
to be able to catch him.
Here.
He's got him. He'll get him down the back right here. He's going to out-drag him.
Now watch Kevin Harvick.
Oh, my gosh. He drove me all the way on the apron.
Took him to the infield almost.
Man.
Blaney has got to be saying, what do I got to do?
Oh, look at that big piece of paper. Is that covering the grill on Kyle Busch's 18?
But watch Kevin Harvick. He's coming into the picture.
Well, these 2 guys running side by side, I mean, it's going to open the door for everybody.
Outside. On your door tight.
Blaney loose!
Oh, he's driving the heck out of that thing.
Still there.
He's going to clear him.
Clear.
Got the lead. Blaney to the front.
The 21 car to the lead.
Oh, Bowen trying to stay with Logano. Kurt Busch sliding up the track to block. Here comes Regan Smith to the outside. Logano moves to try and pick him up.
Whoa.
Smith to the bottom. On Vickers, turn around. Who gets to the checkered flag? Here they come to the stripe while they crash behind him. Unbelievable. Who won? Casey Kane, I think, is the winner. The winner of this race has just been called. It's Regan Smith in the 7. He was apparently ahead at the moment of caution.
Oh, yeah, boy. Back and back.
Down the back, side by side.
Kyle Busch closing in.
Watch out for the third place car, Kyle Busch. He's looking.
Hamlin edges ahead. They touch.
Oh, he's got to kill it. That's on the outside.
Hamlin spins down the racetrack, and Kyle Busch wins in California.
They'd be nice to each other. They weren't. Well, get tight down here in turn 3.
Don't forget Jimmy Johnson and Dale Jr., 5th and 6th. They are there. Which group will they go with? And will it help the Childress cars, or will it help Jeff Gordon to victory lane?
All bets are off. They get to the middle of the tri-oval.
Watch out, down low.
Way down comes Johnson.
Good run.
He's got room. They're 3 wide. 3 by 3 to the line.
He said he's got room. He's got room where? You must see something we don't. That's brilliant. The quality of these commentators, aren't they?
Johnson.
Maybe Jimmy Johnson.
I believe he got him by an inch.
2/1000ths of a second he beat Boyer.
Okay, a 16th of an inch.
It's crazy, isn't
What a
it?
great finish that. Okay, it's 16th of an inch.
Yeah.
For someone that's not into motorsport, that is much more exciting than I thought it was going to be, that video. Like, some of them were nail-biting.
Absolutely rapid. I bet it's really good watching it live, that, with all the sound and everything, and seeing the actual speed and everything. Oh,
That's what you want.
Really
You want
good.
races like where they're bunched up, tight finishes.
Oh,
you don't want
absolutely.
someone
That's
out like 30 seconds ahead of
boring,
everyone else.
isn't it?
But it's boring.
Yeah.
You need
No,
a
I
bit of
get that.
competition.
But yeah, that's what racing's about, and you want it close, and you want
I
it
enjoyed
fast.
that.
Like that. Yeah, I did. It's good. Really good.
Do they have beer in the stands?
Sure they do. Probably have beer in the cars.
They just drink the fuel.
It's all that tube coming round.
Yeah. No, it's because if that's a day out and it's sunny, everyone's getting on the beer.
Of course
and
he will
stuff
be.
as well, then
100%. 100%
that'd be a great day.
Must admit, that was the best thing about Formula 1, because I've been once to a live one. That was Silverstone a few years ago, and they had the red arrows before it, which was absolutely brilliant. But most of it was just the actual day and the atmosphere with all the people there. The atmosphere was so friendly and everything. Yeah. But you could have a drink in the stands or on the grass verges. You know, it was absolutely brilliant. Race wasn't quite so good, but
It doesn't matter.
The atmosphere of the day out, of the days that we were there, was absolutely brilliant. Which I can imagine that'd be like that as well.
Yeah,
it'd be really good.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
It'd be good to go to one of them, won't it?
Yeah, it'd be fantastic.
Yeah, hope you guys like that too. Don't forget, like and subscribe, hit the bell, tell your mates about us, and we'll catch you on the next one.
Cheers.